Assalamu alaikum. This is May June 2020, paper 2-1, code is 0580, extended. Let's solve this paper today. In our first question, rectangle A measures 3 cm by 8 cm. 5 rectangles congruent to A are joined to make a shape. Work out the perimeter of this shape. Alright, you can see the length of this given rectangle is 8 cm and the width is 3. So carefully write down all the lengths on this diagram as you can see. So the writing in red, you must be careful in this. This is opposite to 8 centimeter length, and the width of the rectangle was 3 centimeters. So if you subtract 3 from 8, you get 5 centimeter, and you have to divide that 5 by 2 to get 2.5. So I have written this 2.5 on the sides of this rectangle. So all the markings are marked on this shape, and now you can add them all. So you have to go around the diagram to get the perimeter. So 2.5 is 8 times, so you multiply 8 into 2.5 plus 3 is 6 times. So you multiply 3 by 6, then 8 is 6 times. So now solve this and add them, you will get the perimeter of this shape. This is 86 centimeter. In question number 2, find the highest odd number that is a factor of 60 and a factor of 90. So the factor of 60 are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 12 and 15, and the factor of 90 are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15. So I'm circling the common and the highest and the odd number. So 15 is our answer for this question number 2. Question number 3, the graph is given and some markings are there. So examiner asks us write down the highest mark scored on test 1. So our highest mark is let me draw this in blue color. So this is 62, 64, 68. Sorry, this is 62, 64, 66. Write down the type of correlation shown in the scatter diagram. So it is a positive correlation because these points are trending to the right side from lower to higher values. Draw a line of best fit. So you have to take the ruler and draw the line of best fit. It may be different by different students, so examiner does not mind this. You try your best to draw the line between these given markings. Hamish scored a mark of 40 on test 1. He was absent. For 2 tests, use your line of best way to find estimate for his mark on test 2. So from 40 you draw a line, touch the line of best fit, and from there you go to the corresponding marks on the y-axis. So this is almost, you can say 48. So this value can vary according to the drawn line of best fit. Okay, question number 4. A bag contains blue, red, yellow and green balls only. A ball is taken from the bag at random. The table is there. Complete the table. So you add all the values and equate them to 1 because the probability ends up to 1. So make yellow the subject. So your probability of yellow would be 0.22. Abdul takes a ball at random and replaces it in the bag. He does this 200 times. Find how many times he expects to take a red ball. So you take the probability of red, which is 0.2, and multiply it by 200, and this will be your answer. Nth term of a sequence is 60 minus 8n. Find the largest number in this sequence. So you place 1 in n and solve it, and that would be your largest number in this sequence. That is 52. Because if you will notice on your rough working, you can place n is equal to 2, and then when you solve this sequence, the value would be lesser than 52 because 8n is subtracted from 60. So this would be your largest number in this sequence when you place n is equal to 1. Here are first 5 terms of a different sequence. Find an expression for the nth term of this sequence. So you take the difference 19 minus 12, 26 minus 19, and so on. You see you get the difference 7. So this is a linear sequence. Linear sequence means when there is a constant difference, so that sequence is always linear. So we use a plus n minus 1 times t to make the expression for the nth term. So a is our value of first term and d is our difference. So place these values in them and solve it, and you will get the expression for the nth term of this sequence, which is 5 plus 7n. Question number 6. Work out the value of x. So 97 minus 3x plus 69 plus 5x, and that would be equals to 180 because between two parallel lines the angles are always supplementary. Means they add up to 180. So solve this for x here, and you get the value x is equal to 7. Question number 7. Some values are given and examiner asks us use this information to write 438048 as a product of its prime factor. So 438048 is equal to 234 into 1872. So the factors of 234s are there and the factor of 1872 are there. So combine these two factors and then you can pick the product of the prime factors. So 2 power 5, 3 power 4, 13 power 2. So these are the product of the prime factor of 438048. Question number 8. Without using a calculator, work out this value. So first of all, you convert the mixed number into improper fraction. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7 over 3 minus 7 over 8 times 6 over 25. Now solve the bracket first. Take its LCM. 24. Then solve it. So 7 over 20 is our answer. Question number 9. Factorize completely. So take 7a as a common. Now your bracket would be 3a plus 4b. This is your answer. In part B, you can take 5 common. So 4x square minus 9y square. So 4x square and 9y square, and there is a sign negative. So this is an identity, a square minus b square, which you when open, you write a plus b times a minus b. So I can say this is 4x square is the square of 2x and 9y square is the square of 3y. So a is my 2x, b is my 3y. I can write 2x plus 3y times 2x minus 3y. So this is our answer. Question number 10. Find the value of x and the value of y. So in the diagram OA, BC, O is the midpoint of this circle. So if you have worked correctly on properties of circle and you remember the properties, you can notice that angle at center is twice an angle at some circumference subtended by the same arc. So half of 110 would be the value of x, so which is 55. So you can write angle at center equals twice angle at circumference. And for y, if you draw a line connecting ED, so this becomes angle in the same segment, and y would be equals to 24. You can write angle in the same segment are always equal. So let me show you. If you draw a line segment and draw two triangles on that line segment, so at circumference the angles would be always same. In question number 11, calculate the total distance traveled during 90 seconds. So you can convert this as we know that area under the graph or is always equals to distance. So I am dividing this figure in two parts. One is trapezium and other is rectangle. So this shaded portion is trapezium. So first find out the area under this graph, which would be the distance. Mark it as A. So formula for trapezium is 1 over 2 into height into sum of parallel sides. So 1 over 2 into height is always the distance between the parallel lines. So this is 30. Sum of parallel lines are 6 and 12. So solve it. So 270 meters. And for this blue shade, mark it as B. This is a rectangle. So area of rectangle is length into width. So length is over 90 minus 30 times 12. So this is 60 into 12, which is 720 meters. So add them. 270 plus 720. So this is our total distance. Our question number 12. Find the interquartile range of the time taken for the children to complete the puzzle. So interquartile range is upper quartile minus lower quartile, and I'm marking Q1, Q2, Q3. Q1 is our lower quartile, Q2 is our median, and Q3 is our upper quartile. So I'm writing for your knowledge. So interquartile is upper quartile minus lower quartile. So from the graph you can read the values directly. Upper quartile is Q3 minus lower quartile is Q1. Q3 is 70 minus Q1 is 48. So this is our interquartile range 22. On the grid above, draw the box and whisker plot for the adult. So all the values are given: minimum, lower quartile, median, upper quartile, maximum. So this is very simple question. With the blue pen, I have marked the minimum value 28, then the maximum value 75, then the lower quartile 42, then median, then upper quartile. Now draw a box like this. So here is our box and whisker diagram. Question 13. Work out the radius of the circle. So similarity would help us here. This triangle ACD and the line parallel line BE and CD. This triangle, we can use a similarity properties here. At angle C, this is a 90-degree angle, because in the semicircle, if we make a triangle, angle at the circumference would always be 90 degree. So 21 over 13.5. I took the triangle ABE and I took their corresponding sides, the ratio of their corresponding side, and that would be equals to the corresponding side of the bigger triangle, which is ACD. So 21 plus x over 18. Now cross multiply and work for x. find out the value of x here. So x is your 7. Now we can use the Pythagoras theorem. 21 plus 7 is 28, and 18 and 90 degree on the circumference. Now use the Pythagoras theorem to find out AD. So your AD is 33.2, which is a diameter. So divided by 2 to get the radius, 16.64. Question number 14a. F of x is given, g of x is given. So f of g of x is equal to 20x plus p. So find the value of p. First of all, find f of gx. F of gx means you have to put the function g of x into f of x. So that is 4 times. In x we have to write the whole function g of x, which is 5x minus 4 plus 3. Solve it. You get 20x minus 13. This is your f of g of x. Now equate this value with 20x plus p. From here find p. So 20x and 20x will be cancelled each other out. So p is equal to minus 13. In b part, h of x is equal to 5x minus 1 over 3. Find h inverse of x. So you can start it by let h of x is equal to y. Now write this function. Instead of h of x, you write y is equal to 5x minus 1 over 3. From here, you make x the subject. So this is your h inverse of x. So replace y by x now. Now you can write 3x plus 1 over 5. So this is your h inverse of x. Question number 15. We have to give a geometrical reason for each step of our work. So the tangent and the line QR, the x is given, and he said that QR bisect angle PQB. So our x would be also here at Q, because the line QR is bisecting angle PQB. At P, I can write angle x because I use a property of alternate segment theorem. BQR is x, so on the alternate side inside the triangle on the circumference where P is written, the angle would also be the same. So in triangle PQR we got two angles same. We can say these are the base angles of isosceles triangle. So this is now proved that PQR is an isosceles triangle because base angles are same. M is inversely proportional to square of P minus 1. When P is equal to 4, M equals 5. Find M when P is equal to 6. So write M is inversely proportional to 1 over P minus 1 whole square. So write down, in place of 1 you write K. K over P minus 1 whole square. So place the values given, value of M and the value of P. Now find out K. So your K would be 45. Place the value of K back in the formula. So your formula becomes m equals 45 over p minus 1 whole square. Now from here you can find m when p is equal to 6. So your m is 9 over 5 or 1 whole 4 over 5. Question number 17, part A, m equals 5, 7, find 3m, so multiply 3 by 5, 7. So you get 15 and 21, this is your answer. VW equals 10 minus 24, magnitude of VW is 10 square plus minus 24 square whole under root. So your magnitude is 26. In this question we have to find OE in term of P and Q in its simplest form. So ratio is given, so you can write it on the diagram 3:1. And we have to find OE, so OE equals OA plus AE. So OA is P. For AE, find out AB, which is Q, and AE is equal to 3 over 4 of AB. It means AE equals 3 over 4 of Q. So write down it under AE. So this is your OE. Question number 18. P equals 2 times W plus H. W is equal to 12. Correct to the nearest whole number. H is equal to 4. Correct to the nearest whole number. Work out the upper bound for the value of P. So when there is no value after correct to the nearest, and it is given that it is a whole number, so you have to add 0.5 in it, or you have to subtract 0.5 in it. So for upper bound you can write 2 bracket in W, you write its upper bound, which is 12.5 plus 4.5, which is the upper bound of 4. So now solve it. So this is 34. In question number 19, we have to find the angle between the line AG and the base of the cuboid ABCD. So here is the angle which we are going to find. So we must have the length GC. So we are given the volume of this cuboid and the length 20 centimeter and the width 5.5 centimeter. So to find GC first, we can use this formula of the volume equals face area into length. So volume is 495 and face area is it's like a rectangle which is length into width, and the length of this shape is given 20. So 495 equals length is 5, width is unknown, 5.5 and width is unknown, times 20. So from here we can make W the subject, which is width. So width is 4.5. Now we can use Pythagoras theorem to find the length diagonal AC. So 20 square plus 5.5 square whole under root will give you the length of the diagonal AC, which is 20.7. Now you can find the angle easily, opposite over base, which is tan theta. So tan theta is equal to 4.5 over 20.74. So theta is 12.24. In question number 20, the equation of the curve is there, and he says line is drawn on the same grade. Points of intersection of the line and the curve are used to solve the equation x squared minus 7x plus 5 equals 0. Find the equation of the line in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So what we can do, we can use the equation of this curve, and you can write the equation which is we have to solve x square minus 7x plus 5. So make some gaps between them, because we have to convert this equation into the equation of the curve. So we have my x square is the same. We have to convert minus 7x into minus 2x. So we have to add 5x. So minus 7x plus 5x makes minus 2x. So you add 5x on the other side of is equal to. So from the next 5 we have to convert it into 1. So you subtract 4 from 5, you will get 1. So you subtract 4 on the other side of the is equal to sign. So now this side becomes x square minus 2x plus 1, and then we can write it is equal to 5x minus 4. So we can write y is equal to 5x minus 4, which is required. Expand and simplify. So first of all, you multiply first two brackets carefully, and then now multiply this with the third bracket. Again, be careful of the signs. If you make any slips, you can ruin the whole question. So this is your answer. Question 22. Find the area of a regular hexagon with side length of 7.4 centimeter. So hexagon is 6-sided figure. So 7.4 is the length, because this is a regular hexagon. So angle at the center would be, you divide 360 by 6. So you get 60-degree angle. And now if you extend the line and try to find out the angle, exterior angle, so this is also 360 divided by 6, so 60-degree angle. So inside angle of a regular hexagon would be 180 minus 60, and that 60 would be answer would be divided by 2. So you get 60-degree angle each. So it means that take one triangle of this regular hexagon. So you can see 7.4 on all three sides, and all the angle inside are 60-degree. So now we can find the area of this triangle, 1/2 into side into side into sine of theta, and our answer is 223.711. So multiply it by 6, because we have 6 triangle in this hexagon. So our final answer would be 142.27. So this is it, and my phone number is this, and my country is Pakistan. Any inquiry, you can contact me on WhatsApp. Thank you so much.